Out of Stitch TCG, and today we are joined by a very special guest, my little puppy Lupin. He wasn't feeling too good today, so he decided to hop up here and join us for the team builder. So yeah, anyway, yeah, we are doing week 8 of our Royal Draft League Season 6 run. So, of course, this is the team that we took over, and this is our National Dex League. And today, we're going to be going up against Miss Darzard and her Olivine City VOLTYS. I am assuming female, but, you know, if I'm wrong, please feel free to crucify me in the comments. But, yeah, well, we're just going to go with that. But, anyway, so, this was a pretty cool team, a pretty cool, game to prep for. Thanks to my friend Office, this week, I have had a absolutely insane week at work. So, I'm super thankful for them this week, as always. I mean, I'm always thankful for them for their help, but, especially this week, they've did a lot. Anyway, so let's look at the team that she has access to. First off, the Mega Latias, which is amazing, obviously. Not going to be hitting as super hard as the Mega Latios that we were going earlier, but, you know, it's got that bulk, and, you know, I've always liked Latias a little bit more than Latios. Tapu Bulu, now something to note, Tapu Bulu cannot use Grassy Glide, because, of course, that information came out after the league started, so we are not going to have to deal with the Grassy Glide Tapu Bulu, which is very, very nice. Heatran, which is obviously going to be our best answer, her best answer to our Kartana, which, yeah, that's going to be very, very annoying. So yeah, that's going to be very annoying to have to deal with. So yeah, Heatran, I'm kind of expecting it to be either Scarfed or Chople this week. So that's something that we were definitely talking about. Next up, we got Thundurus. It's going to be very annoying. It has the Volt Absorb ability, so any of our mons can't be throwing off too many electric type moves and stuff. So also a potentially very scary sweeper. You know, it's got you know, agility and nasty plot and everything, so it can definitely mess some stuff up. Then she gets the Barraskewda, super duper powerful physical rain sweeper. She's got the Alola Muck. You know, it's most likely going to be the Gluttony. It could be Poison Touch though. I could see that, but for sure. But great typing. I love Alola Muck. It's just such a well-rounded, well-defined Pokemon, so that's just really good. Then she's got the Poltegeist setup sweeper, but could potentially even run defensive, because it actually pairs up half decent against some of our other mons, which is pretty cool. Then we got Politoed. I could see anything coming from Politoed. You could just be like a defensive Damp Rock or leftover set. Could be, you know, obviously he's probably most likely going to be having Drizzle, because, you know, she does have the Barraskewda and the Thundurus, which can take advantage of that very, very well. And even the Mega Latias could run Thunder, which is pretty scary in its own right. But yeah, so I could see a lot of things coming from the Politoed, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. You know, potentially get a knockoff going on that, and hopefully figure out what's going on with it. Hey buddy, let me get that out of your face. So yeah, then last but not least, of course, the Aselgor. Aselgor is, you know, probably one of her scariest leads. You know, she could set up those spikes and, you know, just be super duper annoying, and, you know, go for Final Gambit or something crazy like that. So all right, so but yeah, that's enough about her team. Now we're not gonna go super in depth like I did last time. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, so the ones that I'm kind of expecting to see, Heatran for absolute sure. Mega Latias seems very, very good here. Tapu Bulu seems pretty good. Her Rain Core seems great. So, you know, these 3 mons right here, I think Thundurus is pretty much a guarantee. Barraskewda and Politoed, I could see her potentially leaving them at home, but I think they're just a really simple 2 Pokemon core, and I don't see why not. Then Alola Muck is also potentially very, very good here. I don't think the Poltegeist or the Aselgor need to come, but I could definitely see like a lead Aselgor being very strong. So, but enough about that. Let's get into our team. What do you say, buddy? All right, so then we got, first up, we got Frostlass with the Focus Sash. Spike Taunt, Thunder Wave, Icy Wind. We are running enough special attack investment so we can actually two-shot the Thunderous Therian, which is pretty cool. So of course, like, he's probably not going to run any bulk because he has to run max speed for our Kangaskhan. So yeah, if he does not run max speed, then our Jolly Kangaskhan can definitely do very, very well against him. But so really, we want you to set up 1, maybe 2 layers of spikes if we can. We can go for a taunt on something. We can go for a thunder wave on something. Icy Wind is there if we want to, have a tiny bit of offense and, a little bit more speed control. But yeah, Frostlass is going to be our dedicated lead. We want to set up a couple spikes and just kind of like go. That's pretty good. Then next up, we got Murkrow making his first, or her first appearance. Yep, that's right. We're running female Murkrow because she's pink. So Foul Play, Thunderwave, Haze, and Roost. So Haze is going to be great. Of course, we have priority with that Prankster ability. So it lets us check things like Calm Mind, Mega Latias, Nasty Plot, Agility Thunderous, and lets us, potentially come in and revenge kill it. Stuff like that is going to be really nice. And of course, Prankster Thunderwave slowing those mons down is going to be really good. We can essentially 1v1 Latias with this set. Foul Play will always break a substitute if he does bring a sub Calm Mind Mega Latias for some reason. I don't think he's going to. We kind of talked about that for a little while. It was something that I was kind of worried about, but yeah, I don't think that's coming. Roost, obviously, get that Prankster Roost, gets that nice recovery, nullify some of those weaknesses as well, was pretty good. He has nothing that can really hit us amazingly hard. If we Roost, like, obviously he's going to have, like, she's going to have close combat access to that with Tapu Bulu. But, Murkrow's not here for Tapu Bulu. I mean, it can kind of chunk it with, for 15-20% or something with Foul Play if we need to, but that's about it. So but yeah, next up though, we got Vaporeon with the Water Absorb, Wish, Protect, Scald, and Flip Turn. So something we were talking about was potentially if he brings a Trapping Heatran set with Gracium Z to take out the Vaporeon. That could be very, very annoying and could open up the Barraskewda to really mess some stuff up. So I decided to throw on Flip Turn. I thought it was a pretty good idea. It's mostly here just to be fat and, wall and pass wishes if it needs to, which is pretty solid. So yeah, Wish, Protect, Scald, Flip Turn, pretty standard Vaporeon. We don't really need Toxic for anything. And yeah, that's really nice. So next up, we got Mega Kang. We're running Return, Sucker Punch, Earthquake, and Fake Out. Mega Kang doesn't get High Horsepower or even Stomping Tantrum, so we do have to run Earthquake. However, Earthquake's pretty much only here for that Heatran, and it's still 4-time weak to it, so it's still gonna hurt a lot. So yeah, Fake Out, the damage is gonna be slightly nullified by terrain, but it's still extra free damage basically, and Fake Out into Sucker Punch is going to be able to knock out most of her very fast mons and stuff like that, which is very nice because they are very frail. Return, obviously, for just getting that big damage off. We are running Adamant and just enough speed to outspeed the Heatran. That's right. Just enough speed to outspeed the Heatran. Scrap pre-Mega ability is going to be Scrappy, of course, just in case the Teapot wants to come in on us. We can not Mega, and we could go for a Return or go for a Fake Out into that thing. That would be great. But yeah, so, and, just a little bit of bulk, which is very nice. So, next up, though, we got Rhyperior. We had 3 great rockers, and we decided on Rhyperior, and I kind of agree with it. It, stops the Thundurus from Volt switching around and stuff like that, and if he, for some reason, doesn't bring Grass Knot and he brings only Focus Blast for it, I think that's just really solid. I mean, of course, he could bring Hidden Power Ice or something like that, or Water, because he's on a rain team. But that's pretty good. So we're kind of expecting Grass Knot, if anything. Though it does do decently well against most of the other teams. So, and of course, it's going to get that terrain boost. But so yeah, High Horsepower, Rock Blast, Toxic, Stealth Rock. That third move could be kind of anything. We kind of messed around with like maybe Dragon Tail. Kind of just ended up on Toxic. Stealth Rock obviously is very good, and Rock Blast, you know, it's going to chunk a lot of things, which is really nice. And high horsepower, of course, because of the terrain. So very, very solid. Rhyperior is going to do some good things. All right, next, last but not least, we have Kartana. Yes, indeed, it is the return yet again of Timid Kartana and Showdown messing up my freaking Ivy. So, yeah, we got Phytinium Z this time. It's just mostly there so we can chunk things like the Heatran very hard, which is going to be almost always going to be the switch into this thing. So we have to make sure that we figure out what that Heatran's item is. Is it going to be a Choice Scarf? Is it going to be a Choppleberry? We have to figure out what that thing's item is before we start going for a Kartana sweep. This is very good. So if we can get up to +2, we pretty much one-shot like everything on her team with, you know, our combination of moves here. It really sucks that we can't bring Leaf Blade, but we kind of need all 3 of these moves. I kind of messed around with like just a straight 4 attacks, Phytinium Z, but we kind of need that speed if we want to get that in-game sweep off. But yes, that's pretty dang solid. So, but yeah, we got Knockoff Smart Strike, Sacred Sword, and Swords Dance. Pretty solid right here. So, Kartana, yet again, it's going to be our end game with Mega Kang punching holes, and then, you know, our Frostlass setting up spikes, Murkrow taking on the Mega Latias. Yeah, we're gonna have a Murkrow taking on Mega Latias. It's gonna be wild. So that's gonna be pretty funny. But yeah, so I feel good about this. I think we made a very solid team for this matchup. On paper, I wasn't super hot about the matchup, but then this team that we made, I really agree with it. I like this a lot. We kind of flip-flopped a lot between Phytinium and Steelium Z, but no, I was kind of always going for Phytinium Z because I just felt like having the potential to one-shot the Heatran outside of the +2 could be just really good. So, but anyway, that's going to be it for this right now. I'm really looking forward to this game in particular. We're going to be playing later on today. So, yeah, this is going to be a very fun one, I think. So, anyway, that's going to be it for right now. We're going to see you in the little battle. You want to say bye, Lupin? Say bye? Oh, he's shy. He's shy. All right, we'll see you in a little bit in the battle. All right, so here we go. We called pretty much everything. Looks like she brought the Ololimuck, which is pretty cool. Did not bring the Mega Latias, so she brought the Ololimuck over the Mega Latias, and we're actually using black and white sprites. I forgot to change that. So, all right, see what are we feeling here? So obviously we're gonna lead the Frostlass, so we got to make sure that we check the item on our Heatran. So if we get up to +2, we can knock out the Heatran if we knock it off, and then we can save our Phytinium for the Muck. But we're gonna obviously lead off with the Frostlass for sure right here. We got Lupin still in the room right here. He is still chilling. Do we just go for some do we go for a taunt? I think we go for some spikes. We're just gonna lay up the spikes. She has no way to defog unless like Thundurus wants to defog. Whoa! Scarf taunt? What? Scarfed taunt? Okay, so at least we know what this thing is. So we know that it is a scarfed we know that it is scarfed, so that is pretty good for us to know. So, all right. So I think we're gonna just go into our Mega Kang. So that seems pretty dang solid to me, and we could just Mega right off the bat. She goes for a Pursuit. Okay, that's right. But disables the Pursuit. That's fine. Alright, so now we could just go straight for a fake out, get some free Damaggio right there, and yeah, so Scarfed Heatran, so we know for sure that it is a Scarfed Heatran, so we got totally Greninja right here now. So that is some pretty good Damaggio, and that is that is that. So, I think we're fine just going for return. She is that, so that's pretty good damage as well. So she goes for a skull, no burn, crit a burn. Are you serious? Oh, come on. Crit burn. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? We're just gonna go into the cart. Is it Sleep Talk? It gets a scald off. Ow! Does not burn us though. We can just go for a knock. Heatran comes in. That is fantastic. That's all we needed. We knock off the Choice Scarf. That is beautiful. We can go into Vaporeon. Yeah, so I did have to sack a lot of damage off on that. So, yeah, that is fantastic, though. That is great, isn't it, Lupin? We knocked off that Choice Scarf, so now, pretty much if we get +2, we are working. We are in business. So we have to probably get some chip down onto that Thundy, which is pretty good. So, but we get that off. He has offensive, so we could potentially just fighting Z this thing, but I think we're fine. So, yep. So, Thundy comes in. I feel like she is going to overprotect. I'm just gonna go straight for a U-turn. She goes for the Grass Knot. That is fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. We can go into Frostlass, and we can go for a Spike. Because I feel like this thing does not want to stay in, which is pretty good for us. So, she does stay in. Goes for a Grass Knot, gets that. That's fine though. We get that freaking, that is beautiful. We get that as well. So now we can just set up rocks, and that's really solid for us. We get a Spike, we get a Rocks up, so we can pretty much just get SD up and pretty much just go nuts, you know. So Drizzle comes in. Let's see, we don't have a fantastic switch into this thing, of course, but we can go into Vaporeon. So let's see, Sleep Talk hits the rest, and so he is faster than us, so this is going to be a slow flip turn, which is great. As that thing comes in yet again, I am super fine with that. We can go into Kang, and to know that it is heavy-duty boots. That is very good to know. So we can just go for the fake out. We can just do that. And this, man, the crit burn was huge. Crit! Alright, so we basically force her to... goes for the Seismic Toss. That's fine for us. That is fine for us, because now we can go into cart. We can go to a cart. Do we go for the Swords Dance? I think we go for... Do we go for the Swords Dance? I kind of want to go for the Swords Dance. Yeah, we're going to go for the SD. If she Scald Burns us, oh my god, that would suck. So she stays in Scald. She stays in. Rest. Oh, let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. We can go for a +2 knock. Boom, 49%. That's beautiful. Sleep Talk gets the Scald. No burn, no burn, no burn, no burn. We can go for a Sacred Sword. Yeah, we can go for a Sacred Sword. It lived! Pull the rest! Gets the rest! Let's go! Me just go for a Smart Strike. We've revealed the entire moveset, but that doesn't matter. There we go. The rain is gone. Speed boosting up. Alright, we do outspeed this thing at +1. I'm pretty damn sure. It got Aqua Jet, though, doesn't it? Tell me it's got Aqua Jet. Yo, this thing's got Aqua Jet. Oops. Oh, no. What's oops? It might be. It might straight up be GG right there. It might straight up be GG right there. Yo, Timid Cart. It is on Timid Cart. Yeah. No Jet or Sneak. Yeah, that's true. She might have Jet. She might have Sneak. That is a good point, Bob, for sure. All right, so we get. It is on Timid Cart, yeah. Learned a thing today. That's what's most important. As long as you learn something new every day, my friends. Learn something new every day. Choice Banded. There we go. We got another speed boost right there. So we can kill this. We can kill this. We can kill this. We can kill this. I'm very confident we got this. We got this game in the bag. We can Fighting Z the Muck. So that's pretty good. Alola Muck comes out. Get that chip. We are going to guarantee it. We're going to go for that all-out pummeling. Bam! We're going to guarantee that knockout. I'm not playing any games, and now we just sweep the rest of that team right there. Knock off, Sacred Sword, and Smart Strike right there. So that's it right there. Man. Well, GG. I mean, you never know. Something crazy might happen. This is Timid Cart, so you never ever know. But so you never know. Pokemon is an absolutely insane game. So alright, so here we go. We got Smart Strike. We're gonna take out the Bulu, and there we go. And then all we need is just a Sacred Sword to take out that Heatran, because we played pretty dang well. We knocked off that Scarf. Not that it matters at like what +4 at this point. Yo, let's go. GG. Oh man. Freaking yeah, the freaking Kartana just messed things up, played out perfectly. Timid Cart, one of my favorite mons to use. We did it, buddy. We did it, Lupin. Come on. Come back up here. So, yeah. So, we did it, Lupin. We got that win. 4-0 win. I think that was a 6-0 from Kartana. I think that was. You know, what do you think? What do you think about that, buddy? But, yo, let's go. GG to Miss Darazard, though. You brought a hella good team. Kind of surprised that the freaking Mega Latias didn't make an appearance, but the Muck certainly made sense as well. But yeah, good game nonetheless. Timid Kartana, yet again, showing why it is the boss. But yeah, GG for sure. Anyway, like, comment, sub, all that fun stuff. I'm gonna go take care of our little buddy Lupin right here. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a great day.